When you want to show two separate views with SwiftUI, the easiest and most intuitive way to do so is with a tab bar across the bottom of your window. In our case, that means having our menu view in one tab and the active order in another. In SwiftUI, we have a tab view just for this purpose, and it works much like UIKit's UI tab bar controller. First, press Command-N to make a new SwiftUI view, this time calling it Main View. Now, creating tabs is as simple as making a tab view, then placing views inside there, giving each one a tabItem modifier with some picture and text to represent that tab in the tab bar. Now, before we write the code for the main view, it's really important to remember to add an order instance into the preview so the order view can work. So I'll say our main view has an environment object of order just for previewing purposes. Okay, let's go on to the code. Replace the main body code with this. A tab view. Inside there is a content view. There we go. I'll give this thing a tab item to represent it in the tab bar of the label, menu, and system image of list.dash. You see it appears down here as menu and the list.dash like that. Then after the content view, I'll add another tab saying order view. This will have the tab item of label order and system image of square and pencil, like that. And two views means two tabs like this, menu and order, like this. Very nice. And if you have a closer look at what we're actually doing here, you can say in our tab view, we're making this view here and this view here. But we're saying in this instance, make sure you represent it in a tab bar with this tab item. There's a new view here called label that combines a text and a picture together, much like a HTAG would do, but it adds some extra smarts here. It ensures they both stay aligned correctly even when they change size. Now the label is a thing that represents this tab down here in the tab bar. And the image comes from the system image here. This list.dash or square.and.pencil, they load images from Apple's built-in SF symbols icon set. This is well over 2,000 icons Apple's designed specifically for our apps to use. They're fast, they're free, they're very flexible, they're scalable, they're just great things. Now to bring the app to life, we're going to change our iDine app file here. So our initial view is not a content view, but a main view like this. Still passing the environment object in, but now it means we can press Command R to build and run our code and see the whole thing coming together. I can go ahead here and choose, say, stack of pancakes. I press order this, then go back and choose porridge deluxe, order that too. Then go to the order tab and we'll see stack of pancakes and porridge deluxe appear automatically in the order tab. I'm going to worry about refreshing it or stale data. It just keeps in mind everything automatically. What I just love about this approach is we are not doing any of the really heavy lifting of making different parts of our UI stay in sync. That observable object protocol plus the @environment object property wrapper is doing it all for us. It's making sure it all stays up to date. And so as soon as the item detail thing says, yeah, add to the order, that triggers the publish property on the order and it causes the order view screen to be refreshed automatically. In the background, any view that relies on the environment object being changed will be refreshed when it announces changes. In practice, that means SwiftUI will reinvoke the body property of these views whenever the value changes to get the latest values from the environment.